Hello again, my name's Gabe Zona. Well, what did I see? Oh, I know. I was watching a little bit of Fox News and Megyn Kelly was on. And she had a couple of guests. One of those guests was the speaker, John Boehner. And she asked John Boehner some very interesting questions. One of the questions she asked John Boehner is, well, what are you going to do with Lois Lerner? And he says, well, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get to the bottom of this thing with the IRS. And, you know, he says, like I said before, somebody's going to go to jail. So they're going to hold her in contempt. I think there's going to be some kind of a hearing that's going to take place on the 8th of April. In either case, she then asked, well, do you think that the Republicans are going to take the Senate? And he said, yeah, I do. I think that's going to happen. And he says, I think we can pick up a few more seats in the House as well. And then Megyn said, well, what good's that going to do you when you've got a Democrat in the Oval Office? And he said, well, you know, then we'll just put things on his desk and we'll see what he rejects. What he should have said, and what I hoped he would have said, is what I've said in a couple of videos that I've made. If in fact the Republicans do take the Senate and maintain the House, they should immediately begin, what? They should immediately begin the process to impeach the usurper. That's what they should do. And he didn't say that. He didn't say that. She also asked him another interesting question that he sort of skirted around. And that was when she said, well, how is it that you've never agreed to a special committee to investigate some of these scandals? And he said, well, there's 3 separate committees that have been going at it for quite a while, and I don't want to change anything right now. And again, she came back and she said, yeah, but there's 190 members in the House that want a special committee formed. And he said, well, I don't see the need for that, and you know, maybe at some time. Yeah, see, if we had a special committee, oh, he did say that, well, those committees have the ability to go ahead and submit subpoenas. But so what? Subpoenas don't do anything. All they mean is you have to appear. But so what? They subpoenaed the Less Honorable Attorney General Eric H. Holder, and what did he do? You know? They found him in contempt. So what? They can't do anything about that. So the thing's a joke. I think he exposed himself for being what he is. And then she said to him, well, there's rumors that you're not going to be the speaker much longer. And he said, well, he says, I get along with all the members. He says, sometimes we have a difference in tactics, but overall, he says, you know, I'll be fine. I don't think he'll be fine. And what I had said in one of those previous videos that I did is that anybody that votes to replace a Democrat with a Republican, that Republican better swear that he or she will demand that Obama be impeached. Why else bother taking the Senate and maintaining the House if you've got a whacked out Democrat that won't do anything? That's what I think. So let me know what you think.